YouTube fans. Hope you can hear me because I've got some annoying air doctors. You hear a bit of noise, if you hear it. Some annoying fucker in an air doctor. Typical. But that's not why I'm speaking. That's not why I'm speaking. I figured out I'm doing the verses, and you already know what I think of remakes. I always like to call them shitmates. But on this occasion, I didn't mind this one. I didn't mind it. They made loads of sequels to them. That being the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 1974 one, the classic by John Hooper, versus the 20 and 3 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So we're going to go with it. Now we all know that John Hooper making it big, and he made his big break with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I remember saying this, it was not a video nasty. It was on the days of the videos. They almost took it off, but it was not a video nasty. Then we had the censorship go to Freeman, remember right there, the board of censorship, what I call the censorship. He banned it in the UK, and it got banned for like a number of days into, could be right, could be wrong, say 98, and then we eventually got to see it in its local uncut version. But it was not a video nasty, but it does have that shady, dirty type of feel to it, and that being the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And when you think of a name like that, you think of blood, you think of gore, you think of a blood splat film, you think of a madman with a chainsaw slicing and dicing, and it's not. I mean, a bit of blood is one bit. They got a hitchhiker, and he cuts his hand up, and they kick him out. Then you see a little bit of blood there, but not really that much. And when you think about it, if anybody uses his fucking chainsaw, he does it right, and this girl's boyfriend, but you don't actually see it. You've seen it in your imagination, but you don't see it. Gets a dirt. She always does. She almost escapes. Almost gets a lucky break, but then he gets her and then drags her back into the house. He slams on her hook, but you don't even see that. It makes you see it in your head, but you don't see it. And the thing was, Tony Hooper wanted to make this PG. I'm not making it up. He wanted to make the film PG in 1974. But because it was so scary, it was so frightening, it got taken away and X. And as we know, over the years, they made loads and loads of sequels of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So a couple of years later, in 2003, they decided to do Texas Chainsaw Massacre the remake. This is the one where I always saw Rob Zombie. People thinking, why are we suing Rob Zombie? Because why not? Why not? I'm on a field day. Rob Zombie, they asked him to do want to remake this film, and he said, "Fuck no, you should never remake Tassets, blah blah blah." And he was shagging this film off, saying they shouldn't remake films, shouldn't remake Tassets. Now I'm up for that, and I'd probably agree with him. But the fact that he goes and remakes Halloween makes him an hypotypical fucking prick. So to Rob Zombie, fuck you. Fuck you with a capital F. Because this film, on the other hand, yes, it's a remake, but this is a remake done the right way. It's not a fucking... It was a Tale of the Task family in the 74 one. It was a family of maniacs. So naturally, they're going to have bits here and there what are going to be copied. It's a remake. I get that. But the rest of the film is its own. It's its own. Like in the 23 one, instead of it being a male guy who's an hitchhiker, it's a bit UPU, he's cutting his hand up with a slit fault saver and they kick him out. In this, it's a girl. And she's acting strange, she's acting funny, she gets it done and she shoots herself. And I like this PV shot, the bullet hole in her head, and the people, our main characters, staring out, it's got a bullet hole in her head. I like that. And in this one, it's the opposite. This one, you do see blood. You do see gore. Yeah, it doesn't have that seedy type of feel like it did in the 74 one. You're never going to get that time. You're never going to get it. So I'm not going to do a comparison on Tony Hooper. Tony Hooper knew how to do them shots. This is a different director. So I'm not going to do a comparison. It would not be fair. Directors do their films in different ways. But I like the bit where Leatherface twats the guy with the hammer, just like in the original, and he drags him in the door, he really brutally slams the door. And I've got to admit, Leatherface in the 23 one is a lot more brutal, is a lot more nastier, a lot more vicious. But that's not going to be so I'm not going to insult the original actor that played Leatherface. I'm not going to do it because, you know, he's no longer with us. May he rest in peace. He himself in 1974 still did a good performance. A bit of game where the guy goes through the door. I do know originally they were going to do it where it was a time they walking through the door like that, PV shot, and then you see his Leatherface. But they altered it where he walks through, the door opens, you see him in the fucking mask for the first time, he's got the fucking mallet, whack, drags him in, the door gets slammed, gets the door, like I just said, rewind back, drags her, whams it in the fucking hook, no fucking about. And I also like the monologue at the beginning, based on 1973, all these young people was brutally murdered and the town was never the same again by the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which of course inspired the second The Hills Have Eyes. Shit you not, it inspired Hills Have Eyes 2 to use the same monologue that was used in 1974 in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So I do like that one as well. And I like to say with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 74 one, it plays on your fear, it plays on your nerves, it plays with all your fear. In the 73 one, it's more blood and gore, like he gets to die, he's got him on a hook, he's basically having a devil, he gets a chainsaw, and he fucking saws him in half, alive. You didn't expect to see that. He sickly fucking gets the chainsaw, no fucking about, and saws him right in half, blood, riot, the lot. Stacey wonders, she almost gets a lucky steak. He slices her with a chainsaw, blood riot squirting out everywhere, and I love it. It's beautiful. Fucking love it. So that's what I mean. And something else I love is, you think the sheriff is going to be a good guy in the 73 one. He's going to be a good guy. May he rest in peace, as he's also no longer with us, the actor. But that's not the case. He's one of the main villains. And I like this actor. I remember him in, remember right there, I can remember it, Full Metal Jacket, where he played the sergeant. This is my done, and that's for fun. This is my done, and that's for fun. That's only what I've got an old off there. But I also remember them lines when he did Full Metal Jacket, and in this, he's one of the best parts in it. Apart from Leatherface, he's one of the best parts in it. And I do remember right, Leatherface is chasing the dough, and she gets the better of him, she gets the sauce, she saws his fucking arm off, and she gets away. Just like in the original. I love the fact that she cuts his arm off in this. She's not a streamer, she's not a Windsor, she knows how to stick up for herself. And I love it. I love it. And I'm going to put it, so in the original 74 one, the dude gets caught. It turns out it's the guy that's working, cleaning cars. There's a bit of a talk to see him, seems to carry on. It's not like talks are like the fucking electrocute in her and all that shit. It's more like a stare fucking thing, and you see the pupil of the eye like that, staring out, all red with fear, and she's begging him to make him stop, and they don't. Then you've got this old guy, and he has to fucking whack her on the head, which I believe was a Chinese tie, made her look old, would make up for that error. That's my only issue with the Teddy Fee one. They don't have him in it, and I thought they should have had that cheapy tie in it. But I can respect it that they had to make it different. See, not all remakes, which I call shitmates, are shitmates. When you make it your own, you put your own touches on it, you don't copy fucking lines, you don't make it fucking shit, you don't have fucking Leatherface having mummy issues, and see right fucking horses, Rob Zombie. That's when you know you got a good film. And the bit I also like was the bit where they've started to get a lucky hit and the Dirk gets a lucky break. She does get a lucky break. She's that desperate. She jumps out of a fucking window. But that's the bit where you do see blood, fair enough. You also see no bit of blood. The JC Buff is down the slit with his slit folk slave and he gets hit by a truck, gets splattered, and she gets on another truck, dives off, she's laughing, screaming, hysterical. Leatherface is waving his chains around like a fucking knob. End of movie. But I didn't mind them both. To me, the John Hooper one, the classic 1974 one, is more played for Starefire. Definitely was a scary film for that era. It definitely launched a lot of slasher films. roughly the same there. You had Baptismus, it inspired Halloween, it inspired most of the Friday the 13th. And you know what I mean? You had a lot of sequels, and the 23 one, they made it its own. I think Leatherface is a lot more brutal in it. It's a hell of a lot better than the next Chainsaw Massacre, where fucking Leatherface is wearing lipstick and acting like a dick. But I wouldn't badmouth the original one. Without the original actor, may rest in peace, the original Leatherface, he gave the touch to the slasher era. Whether it be the Michael Mathis, whether it be fucking Jason, whether it be most of the other slashers, he gave it that look. I mean, there's bits where he's funny and there's bits where he's staring, where he's staring out at the door like that. So there are bits where he can be quite cheapy and intimidating. But if you want to go for Stairs and Fear File, go for the Tom Hooper one from 1974. If you want to go for Blood and Door, go for the 2003 one. But I can respect the remake. I'll say it again. I can respect it that they tried to do something different. So for that, fuck it. A 4-star rating from me for the 23 one. And the classic John Hooper one. An 8-star rating because it's a classic. It didn't deserve to be banned. Compared to the days when Fidel Nastis was around, this was not a bloodbath film. Devin Freeman was just typical fucking censorship. This was the man what went and banned The Exorcist when it first come out. Not when it first come out, but on the days of video. This was a man what cut bits about the Friday the 13th to fucking pieces, even more cut than what they are now. But to me, I like them both for two different reasons. But into them, be smart, be safe. See you later.